Hello, humans. It is me, Fuzz. Yes. We're going to continue with more Pokemon Violet. DLC time. Oh, yes. Despite how I've been, well, searching around my boxes with my Pokemon and trying to figure out different ways to sort them out or resort them out because certain Pokemon feel like they almost completely require that. I redesign, which I did do a little bit of stuff with Psychotary here, but not very much. Just using vitamins and berries to try to move certain stats around. The way I had it trained before had me a bit confused, which got me thinking about the rest of the team. Which I think I'm just gonna put on the shelf for now in my mind. Just seeing potential for them in different ways. I'm troubled about Slick as well. My Sword and Shield team. I kind of want to give it the starter special moves. But then it's going to have pretty much just water moves, if I keep its signature move as well. And while I was doing some research on Pokemon, I encountered something interesting about you, actually. Let's investigate that now. What moves have I already given you? To accomplish what I have in mind, I would have to get rid of Body Press. Which might be okay. I don't like that idea, though. That's probably why I overlooked it beforehand. Being able to have a physical attack is, in some ways, a lot more interesting of an idea to me. However, it can have... Or actually, let's see if it actually can. Can it? It can! A priority move on a tank. But it's not very powerful. Still, it is quite intriguing. And where it's super effective, it would be fairly normal powered. Simply can't overlook this. The Body Press is a really good option. To be fair, Body Press, while sure it would be a physical attack, no, I can't really say that's really great logic to go off of. It being a physical attack is good. If I get the chance, which I should if I play through on my second Pokemon Violet file, which I've been thinking about doing recently, will allow me to get more of all the legendary Pokemon in this game. It also allows, if my younger brother also follows through on his end and does the same, then we can trade our second main legendary Pokemon for each other's corresponding one. That'd be very nice. Now, we're gonna have to go complete some missions. Oh, those side missions. So, who did I have with me before I stopped last time? I want to see you guys in action. It's occurred to me that if the theory that this Pokemon might evolve is true, there's a problem. Unless it evolves with an item, I can't evolve this one. But it would also mean they can still use a Volite, and that would be kind of horrifying. So I suppose it's fine, actually, if it can evolve. Yeah, that wouldn't really be a problem. Who else was I gonna bring with myself? Who else indeed? I gave the mayor a moveset that I thought to be somewhat amusing. I think I will keep this Groudon like this. Might seem like a waste of Groudon's capabilities, but I think it is an interesting decision in this case. I can't remember who else I wanted to bring with me before. Maybe you? Hmm. I'm trying to remember what I was going for with this one. I don't remember exactly. Huh. Didn't it say after 3 we'd get like a special mission? Perhaps I was wrong, or my understanding of it was incorrect. It's all. Oh, it's not just blue anymore. Well, that's worth it looking. Can't help but wonder what other special moves are hidden around the place. Because that electric one, I'm not sure if it was going to be in our, like, what was it? It's a terminal or something? Yeah. I'm not sure if it was going to be in this machine, one way or another, just so that I could make it and use it, or if I had to have found it prior. But it's pretty interesting. Is this just normal? It seems like it. No special Pokeballs. How disappointing. It's unlikely that we've explored the whole area inside there. But knowing where exactly I have explored and where I haven't isn't exactly easy. Just try to keep a concise mapping of the places I go. We've already been down that path, I remember. It would appear that we have not been up this way, but it's a little bit hard to tell. That's a fully evolved one. Attack! That's weird, I feel like I have been up here. I most certainly have been up here. How comes that item was there? Just missed it somehow. Attack! I already have one, I think. Yeah. Trying to remember what its exact stats are. What to catch you in? I guess one of these. There's no guarantee that this is gonna work. Yeah. Problem is if I attack then... Okay, especially now if I attack. I should have attacked the previous turn. Let's try this. Oh dear. It didn't faint, so that's pretty good. I've only got paralyzed as well. Well, it's starting to get a little bit scary now. Oh. Yeah, I somehow forgot. When I used Shell Smash, I didn't... at that point, I'd forgotten that it actually does a thing. And that it would do this thing if it was pushed far enough. I guess that's how comes I was able to take the hit. A violet core. Oh, that's interesting. It notes what color it was. I wonder if they have different descriptions. It feeds on the dust in the atmosphere. The color of its core is said to be determined by the composition of the dust it eats. Huh. Meteor Pokemon. Rock flying type. Violet core. I wonder how many of them I can train up within reason. I mean, surely I could train up as many as I want, but that's not quite what I mean. Hi there! Oh, we just have to encounter it. That's interesting. My, you've become a somewhat concerning type. Take this! I think I'm just gonna end you like this. Oh? Hi there, Fuzz. It's me, Crayon. I see you've taken care of a good number of those BBQs. Up until now, you've only had access to entry level stuff. Seeing how you handled that, I think we can give you access to regular quests. Keep up the good work, would you? See you around. Oh. I see. Well, that's disappointing. That gave me a lot of LP. By comparison to what I thought it was going to give me. Huh. I've also been noticing from time to time, this menu at I guess the header of this menu, the top, it's got a very interesting visual effect to it now. Does that just change if I'm in Kitakami Paldea or here? I thought it changed when I did it. Oh yes, there was a setting. Someone in Kitakami mentioned it, like I could turn it on and off. But I didn't think that it was going to, that there would be one for here too. When I think about it, I have a surprising amount of money. I guess it's because I just keep beating up people, and they're giving me actually quite a lot of money. Yeah. These still seem to be pretty normal ones. Nothing too abnormal about them. Yeah. Hi. Goodbye. Come on, Marina. Hydro Pump. Disappointment. The move is nice. It's just not interesting in this case. Not interesting at all, actually. You said now we could get more interesting ones, but they still seem to be the same. Perhaps, well, perhaps it'll take some time before that happens? Or is he trying to say that the special mission I got was like an entry-level one? Ooh, an item. Take that. Oh my. Is there no other items up here? Oh, there is. Go. Oh, the toucan isn't still here. Dang it. Appears to have not counted. I would also like to train one of you. Shoot, how do you look like when you evolve again? I kind of feel like the Dusk Ball would do. But in some ways, so would this. Luxury Ball it is. Dang it. Oh my. Well, I can't exactly just blast it. Yeah. Take this. Nice. You're coming with me. Or not, somehow. You have got to be kidding me. Why would a wild Pokemon have that? My. Where do you think you're going? Would you look at that? That looks quite interesting. I feel like I've been here before already, though. Somehow. I have. Huh. Return! I think that'll be its greatest use to me. Being able to go off to some location and then return immediately to where I was before. No, you're not. I'm part of the Elite Four. The part that shows up to challenge them, that is. Oh. I see. Well, maybe you won't even be that once I'm done with you. My cool self-intro was all for nothing. Well, yeah. I suppose it was in this case. I mean, can't go to challenge the Elite Four with your Pokemon all knocked out. I was practicing my self-intro when I become a full-fledged member of the Elite Four, see? Then you showed up. Yes. I get the feeling there isn't even a terminal for me to make myself an item over there in this direction. Ow. There's just lounging areas for almost no reason. Other than lounging. My. Though we should have enough to deal with Drayton's fee of entry. Let's go. My. Ooh, an item. Breaking swipe. That's nifty. What's with these people? Been having Pokemon battles? Wait. I feel like we've seen one of you before, elsewhere. Hey there, exchange student. Your friendly neighborhood guidance counselor here. Oh, Hope it doesn't feel too invasive for me to ask. Are you keeping up with your Pokemon battles? Here at Blueberry Academy, we try to get students excited to battle each other. Which means I'll give you not LP, BP, for battling the students here. The more battles, the more BP. Oh, okay. So why don't you try to defeat 5 students in the polar biome? So far you've defeated 0 students in the polar biome. Come see me again once you've defeated 5. That does feel a little bit incentivizing. Ah, nice. Now we have one. Though seeing how we could just make it right away, it's questionable how much that mattered. Quite the place for a dragon wielder to hide out in. Wonder what his trial will be. Welcome to the Polar Plaza. We're the team that supports Drayton of the Elite Four. And you're Fuzz, right? One of the BB League challengers. You need to hand over 50 BP. Why does BP feel so odd? It used to be battle points, so why does it seem odd now? Just because I got used to LP. Are you ready and willing to pay? And here he is. Whoa, hold up, my friend. Hold up, my friend here gets in free. Oh, that sounds very nice. Are you sure? Draystar? Drayster? The rules say just change it to my account. That ought to take care of it, yeah? That's not... Okay, understood. I'll make an exception. Many thanks, my man. Thanks. There's my champ, in the making. Thanks for coming. Let's hit the battle court real quick. Wait, we're just gonna battle right away. I see. That's not what I expected, actually, entirely. Feast your eyes on the majesty of the Polar Plaza battle court. Nah, it's basically the same battle court as in the other plazas. Just color. Colder, actually. Its color seems about the same as 1 or 2 of them. I'm a cold-weathered kind of guy. Not that you'd expect. Not what you'd expect from a dragon-type user, right? Indeed. Anyhow, buddy. You came to do my elite trial. Not listen to me ramble, so let's hop to it. I call my elite trial terrarium only battles. Wait, what do you mean? You've got to clobber 3 of your fellow league clubbers in battle. Oh. Simple enough, right? But it's called terrarium only battle for a reason. You can only use Pokemon that meet two conditions. First, they gotta be Pokemon that were caught living in the wild terrarium. Oh. Second, you gotta be the one who caught him. Unless your whole party meets these conditions, no elite trial for you. I know I'm asking a lot, but what fun would it be if you just dropped into your vault of beefy Pokemon and cheesed your way through? So, then, okay. Your opponents are under the same conditions, so you can't be too mad about it. Oh, it's not gonna feel like they're under the same conditions. What do you say, bud? Ready for my elite trial? Wait, how's this work then? Do I just come back later then? Because I have no Pokemon that meet that condition. I'm ready. That's your cue, underlings. Come on out. Wait, but my team doesn't meet the conditions yet. Ready, hello, let's go. My trial's about skill. But it's chill. Take it at whatever pace you want. If you want to dive right into battling your three clubmates, go nuts. Rather stroll around the term catching Pokemon first? No problem. So go on, get out here and chill it up. Good luck, everyone. Give it your best shot. I see. I wonder. So I have to catch Pokemon here. And train them. For this, because I'm gonna have to use them. Well, that changes things quite a bit. That flips the whole scale of his mission. By comparison to the others, his one's incredibly challenging in potential. Well, less challenging, demanding. But nothing I can't do. You have to be caught here, huh? I'll have to go to a place where I can teach him a move. If he can learn False Swipe, he'll do very nicely, potentially. Now I have to run around and decide who I want to catch for this endeavor. Well, I see no False Swipe. And putting them to sleep would actually be bad, so no Darkrai in this case. My. Not what I expected at all. I have to be caught here. Perhaps one of you. I wanted to train one of these, which I don't think I've really even started yet. I mean, I have one of you, but I don't have one of you. I'm not even sure how I begin to train one of these, because its stats are so garbage that I'm just unsure of what to do with it. Though, if I was going to give it one move in particular, no retreat would probably be the move. That's an interesting idea, actually. Okay, let's train a Smurgle. I didn't know when I was going to get around to training one eventually. I was not particularly fond of the Pokemon. But I think this presents a potentially interesting chance at it. I've just come to the conclusion that... Shoot, how does Smurgle work again? Use Sketch to... Oh no, getting it to learn the moves will be a whole different pain. And what moves exactly do I want? If only it could learn abilities as well. That would really, really potentially sell me on that Pokemon. Right now, I'm still very dubious as to how I will ever survive or ever be useful. My younger brother is fairly confident in his ideas on Smurgle. He's actually fairly fond of the Pokemon. I am not. Maybe fairly isn't the right description. Doesn't really feel like it's a fair thing to be necessarily fond of him, particularly. But doesn't make it particularly unfair, or does it? I guess it depends on how many Pokemon you're fond of, or how often you're both. How often you are fair or fond of Pokemon. Well, we're gonna have to find one, and this Minior seems like also a good choice. But I kind of am unsure if I want to rush off with the Minior so quickly as part of my team. I should also be more careful as I roam around. It is very interesting to see how these guys appear to be glowing, as well as to see them move in more dynamic looking ways. Is there any Pokemon I can tell that evolve? If I could... Like, at this point, I basically might as well make a team for this DLC. The notion feels a little bit odd, but interesting at the same time. I doubt there's enough new Pokemon in this DLC for me to make a team solely of new Pokemon. So I don't intend to focus too heavily on that notion of making them all that. I can excuse a few of them not being new Pokemon. Is that the full one? Then this would be the small one. Yeah, okay. I guess something does evolve into you. Yeah, small one. Ninetales. What the heck is that? It evolves? Does it evolve again? Oh my! The base of it kind of looks like an apple. Shoot, but if it's by level... If it is by level... that complicates things. Quite a bit, too. Well, it's safe to say I definitely want whatever the heck that is. And you would be quite interesting. Wait. You come right after each other. Let's Surely that doesn't evolve into whatever the heck this is. They don't look anything like each other. So we need one of you. And my guess is it's that item we saw that makes you evolve into... Wow. Is there anything else that's interesting like that? That's pretty interesting. This there once environment is upgraded. My. Oh, we're pretty much near the end of the list. Or what feels like the end of the list anyway. Starters for days. And then... That's not a starter, or whatever that was. And that... I have a sneaking suspicion that is the legendary of this story. I think that's that Terra Pokemon, but I don't know. Okay, so we got 2. Well, I guess technically right now we got nothing. A Steel Dragon and... it's gonna be a dragon. It's already stretching beyond the limitations I normally set for my teams. That's 2 of the same type, and not really in so much of a directly beneficial fashion. Well, it's not a main game team type of thing, it's just a team, a group of Pokemon I'll be training, in this case. I'm thinking mayhaps I should just treat it more like I'm training several Pokemon, and in this situation, they'll be a team. That might be for the best. With how meticulous I am with these kind of things, this could take a good while longer than I actually wanted it to. Smurgle is going to be a ridiculous one. Poison Psychic, if I recall correctly. No, Poison Dark. Even better. Wait, they have to be caught here. Huh. By this logic, then you're not an option. I think. Oh, it's showing the wrong bloody map, but oh well. If it can't be found here, then there's no way to have it on your team, but you I could. Okay, I'm gonna focus on you first then. We should have enough to buy that item. I just have to find ourselves one. We saw 1 or 2 of them already. It's gonna feel a little bit odd. I've trained one of those... Actually, I've trained 2 of those Pokemon beforehand. Now that I think about it, where are they? I don't remember being able to bring them over. I did train 2 of them already. Where were they? Well, that's not right. Why aren't they able to come over? Moreover, where the heck were they? I don't remember seeing them in the Pokeball. The Pokemon box is when I was looking. Seems how we've run into it once or twice already. Or just happened to see it. Doesn't show me where I am. So that away. vaguely. It should be able to show up all around here without any problems. I'm not seeing any though. It has me a little concerned. Oh, there's one. Tough. What to catch it in? I have no clue what it's gonna look like and oh no. And for this, I kind of prefer to find a male one. Quick! You're in the way! Oh. You're also in the way. Guess I've already been in there. A Smurgle. I don't know what to call you. I also kind of would prefer to find a male for you as well. You'll do. My. I think this thing's gonna evolve. How interesting. I think it felt like it looked kind of incomplete when I first saw it, but with how much I've seen it now, I've kind of grown used to it just looking like this. I didn't think it was anything more would come of it. Oh dear. What to catch you in? I mean, this would look fitting to your coloration, for the most part. This may also do. Considering I don't know what it's gonna look like, I'm just gonna go with the luxury ball as I had planned. Ow. Oh dear. No, no, that's no good. Well, at least this thing isn't likely going to self-destruct or something like that. I think. Oh my. You intend to resist me that much? We better not. I only have 9 more of these. Oi! Quit it and get caught already. Very nice. Now we will get to go and experience this new evolution. Archaludon, or... well, I'm not really sure how else to read that, honestly. Alloy Pokemon. Steel Dragon type. Its metal body is durable, but prone to retaining heat. Its this heat from the slits in its tail. I feel there's another detail about its body being vulnerable to certain things in Sword and Shield. But I don't remember it being heat. Let's go get the item. I'm sure it'd be faster. I think theoretically this is faster. But only by a little bit. Alright, time for a new Pokemon. The one thing of value that these punks sell. Never mind, they actually have a lot of things, I forgot. Metal Alloy. Well, it is the Alloy Pokemon, so I guess this works. Oh, I needed 300. It's a good thing I actually just happen to have enough of this. But did it just disappear? Oh wait, do you only sell one? They only sell... no, they sell more than one. How odd. Why'd the whole menu seemingly refresh when that happened? Okay. Let us see what you become. Though I feel like I've missed wherever the item is. For some reason it's somehow lower down? But where? There it is. Why is it here? Is it just me, or weren't these further down before? These two. Oh well, especially this one. Looks like I was right. It's for you. What will you become? Oh my. Look even more odd than I actually expected. It's not bad, it's just very, very odd looking. Huh. Archaludon. Archaludon? I can't say that if I'm reading that correctly or not. My. I'm starting to wonder if my older brother got spoiled of this Pokemon's existence. Is it in reference to a suspension bridge? Is that why he was mentioning something about that a while back? Alloy Pokemon, Steel Dragon. It digs holes on mountains, searching for food. It's so durable that being caught in a cave-in won't phase it. My. Electro Shot. A new move. Oh my, that's quite a high power and good accuracy. The user gathers electricity on the first turn, boosting its special attack. Then fires a high voltage shot on the next turn. It'll fire immediately, boosting its special attack. So it's like Meteor Beam. Paired with Solar Beam. Effect-wise. That's very nice. My. Your stats are not easy to get this a proper sense for, but I think I would want to give you an Assault Vest, just based on what I'm seeing right now. Electro Shot. My. You are one odd-looking Pokemon. It's an interesting sound you have, too. Oh. Hyper Beam, I'm gonna say no. And just like that, you're level 100. Faster than I would have expected in some regards, considering I haven't done anything to you yet. That's pretty high defense and special attack. Your physical attack's not even all that bad either. It's just your special defense. Your speed and special defense are what's not as great. Stamina. Wait, what? Oh my. Wow. What else can you have? If anything else. I mean, I got no more currency, so we might as well just head back to the terrarium. Huh. You're not quite as outrageously large as I was thinking you might be. I thought this Pokemon was in reference to a skyscraper initially. I wonder if it really was. But then now it's in reference to maybe a suspension bridge of some kind? Oh, you're stuck. Huh. But my. Stamina, huh? Both. Oh my, okay. Well, he saved, so let's see. Sturdy. Uninteresting. Stalwart. What it used to be able to have. Ignore the effects of the drawing moves. That would actually be nice with Electro Shot. But that's only in the case of that kind of an arrangement. Only if that threat is on the field. If it's not that, it doesn't really matter. But another Pokemon with stamina, one that already has such high defense. Before I jump the gun with this... No, actually, I'll go back anyway, because I don't want to waste one of those items. Stamina, that's really nice to be able to have. Or keep its signature ability. Which feels like a better choice in some regards, just... It feels like a more fitting choice anyway. Though if it can't learn any water moves, it's gonna feel a little bit sad with that notion. Because then I'd be able to truly make use of its ability. Terrarium only battles. My. Does this area have what I'm looking for, or is it only the center one? Only the center one. The rest are fairly useless feeling by comparison. To be fair... No, it's double battles. I can't just train one Pokemon, that's a little too risky. Even if they end up being really good. Because these aren't low-level Pokemon where I get up against. The Shuckle is starting to sound like a bad idea. With every... like a worse idea with every passing moment. No water moves. Disappointment. Body press. Oh my, can also have meteor beam. An electric move to up your special attack, and then Draco Meteor, which will lower it. But harshly. And foul play for some reason. My. I imagine this might be one of the heaviest Pokemon at this point. What nature do I even want to give it? Definitely not this. It doesn't need its defense being buffed, is what I think. Considering with no effort at all, it's already at 300. He didn't mention if they needed to be trained here. That would be terrible if simply leaving for a moment ruined them. To get a proper analysis of this Pokemon, I'm going to want all of its stats max IV. Its speed's a bit too high for me to be considering Gyro Ball, really, is how I feel. But my. I'm just wondering if you can technically get around the Pokemon caught in there by breeding and then getting an egg there. Would that be fine? I wonder. My. That's very nice. Whenever did I get all those? My. probably grab more bottle caps. I'm gonna need it. I'm also not gonna have enough for how much I want, so for now, let's get this and leave it be. Did I pass the item? Okay, so we got more of these. We needn't be concerned. Though, I'd have to do breeding. And deal with some pterodons. Perhaps. I have a really low amount of dark terror shards, so if I'm gonna do any, I should probably target dark ones, even though this I think I could win by myself. A dark type, huh? So many to choose from. Oh, you'd be a good choice. Well, it's only a 4-star. I mean, at that rate, it feels like anyone remotely powerful would have been a fairly decent choice. I wonder if it keeps it that way, or if it's only when it comes onto the field. Gone in the next turn, then. Of course, unless it puts the shield up now. I wonder if I'll still get destroyed anyway. Here we go! Significant damage reduction. Oi! Hypnosis? Really? Bloody disappointing. Well, my team members seem to be good enough to handle it. Hi there. Let's actually head down there. We can just go there normally. Was that one flying? That looked odd. How annoying. Hey there. This should help me to get a much better sense as to what I can do with this Pokemon. Okay, with everything maxed, wow. Even without the nature to your defense, you would already almost have 300 dead on. Like 5 stat points off, roughly, from it. That's very high defense. My. Ridiculously so. I was thinking about which stat to put the nature debuff on, which it's not exactly a very good strategy to put it on the defense, but for one with stamina, I think I would actually do so. Because even with one's most potent of efforts, it might be kind of difficult to get your defense lower than 250. Its defense will be pretty much unconditionally fairly good. My. Well, almost. No, without IVs to it and the nature debuff to it, maybe. Because right now it has a nature buff to it. I don't think I'll need to put it to the special defense, but I'm trying to think of what I need to do to get the special defense and physical defense to roughly align. What troubles me is giving it Steel Beam feels like a very risky choice in this case. Because naturally it hurts the Pokemon to use it. An Assault Vest is what I have in mind. But even without the Assault Vest, I don't think I can get the special defense anywhere near where I want it to be. I don't need to put the nature to it, so I'll put it to the special attack. With how powerful this Pokemon is, its physical attack's fairly potent too, it looks like. Because that's it with a nature debuff. It could fairly easily be a physical attacker, is what I'm seeing. What's more is I might be able to be somewhat fast. Outrageously so. I think that is what I want to attempt to do. I want to make it weirdly fast. And tough. At the same time. Okay. It's stronger and more accurate. Why? And has a physic that lets it skip the first turn if that condition's met. That's odd, but convenient. My. That's very odd. I'm not going to spec into its actual attack stat this time, so I should ignore it with the nature. But with how I'm gonna try to make you fast, I need a mint that I don't have with me. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. I think I'll be able to achieve what I'm looking for fairly easily, and I will give it its hidden ability. This one. Despite how having stamina would be quite interesting with it. Okay, now what to do with you? For training... I feel like I should save these. I don't think I'll save these. No, I'm not going to save anything, I'm just going to use it all. All the ones that are necessary. Your special attack could use a bit of an increase. And perhaps even your health. Now your health lands a very nice looking spot without any help. More special defense, a little bit more defense, and a little bit more attack, or special attack. Though with how big are you again? You're surprisingly small. I expected you to be quite a lot larger once you transformed. But you're not. You're just rather odd looking is all. Perhaps I'll leave its health as is. Doesn't really need more. Yeah. There we go. In terms of items, yeah, if I'm gonna train one of these, I don't know if I want it to be the violet one. Wait, is that actually what it is? Because maybe I should. It won't tell me if it's a violet one or not. Not here, anyway. I'd have to check the Pokédex. I missed it? Oh, there it is. Violet core. Perhaps I should keep it like this then. Training my first one in Pokemon Violet, after all. Explosion. My. Training you will be a bit of a doozy. My, how odd. You can learn both Shell Smash and Cosmic Power. That's the only flying physical move. My. Gyro Ball, though? Probably no. Probably no indeed. Iron Head? U-turn feels like a really weird choice in this case. But then how to make use of this? If I give you an item, what will it be? I have an idea for one. But would it work with Shell Smash? I think I would have to experiment to get the answer. That I don't have the right amount of LP for this. Not at all. Can't have you getting trained when I don't want you to be. That wouldn't be good. I'll be on standby in case I run into any Diagolas. Or Palkias, I guess. Now, the kind of Pokemon I need to beat up right now, ones that grant special defense and in large quantities. I kind of wish this Pokemon was like massive now. I think that would be in line with what with what it seems like it is. Pokemon for special defense. The only Pokemon that come to mind are those cottonweed Pokemon that I would typically go hunt in this kind of a situation. Yeah, I should focus on its training. Trying to multitask its training might be a bit difficult. I don't even know who the other members of this team will be. And if they don't all line up in the way I'm training them, then, well, group training them is not necessarily very easy. There's one. Time to see our special move in action. Electro Shot. Oh my. Oh. I mean, yeah, a suspension bridge, but a railgun of some sort at the same time, it seems. At least that's what it makes me think of when I look at it. It very well may not be a railgun of any kind at all. That was quite the display. Wowzers. That was close. Almost used the wrong item. If only I knew where I could find its higher evolved one more commonly. Actually, there might be a better spot than this. Because they should show up here too. I wonder if they give speed or special attack. Oh, it's stuck actually in the wall. My. It's not exactly very fast out here, much to my dismay. And the Pokemon I'm looking for are not showing up nearly as often as I had hoped. That's really, really unfortunate. Not even seeing any berries, which I was hoping to find. There's some Magnemites here. Okay, I think they give special attack. Let's find out. My. It survived. Ah. Oh, these are terrible Pokemon to have to blast. Terrible indeed. Really? I was trying to avoid it having to be another turn. Again? My. Whee! Why am I? How annoying. No good to have to grind against Pokemon that have sturdy. No good indeed. Yeah, special attack went up. Just what I was hoping for. I don't actually have to deal with you, now I think about it. Except it does deal with two things at once. Yeah, I should deal with them. There are better Pokemon for special attack. Though my being out here was a double with the hope of being able to collect berries. Doesn't feel very hopeful. Oh, there's some. But I already have a partially okay amount of those. To the crater! Feels like it's been a bit of a while since we've returned here. This guy's gonna have ridiculous stats. I'm gonna spend most of them making it weirdly fast. Shoot. Will the glow more be too much? I did beat up one of the Magnemites, I think. Let's try to find its smaller kin. Or anyone who gives speed, I guess, will do for now as well. Huh. To think just one was good enough. How the heck does that work? Seems it was a good thing I didn't beat up the Glamora. That's actually kind of odd. We shall maximize the speed trading. I get the feeling I'll get just short of 300 speed, which is a little sad. If I could have gotten it to 300 speed, I would have been very satisfied. Just in the way. I wonder if we can do these while we're away. No, it looks like we cannot. That would have been really, really convenient. climbing very, very high. The thought that it won't make it is really saddening. If it can't get to 300, I'm gonna want to reduce its speed a bit. No, it's 5 stat points off. Yeah, that's rather disappointing. But too bad. Well, if my understanding is correct, I've still got a lot of stats to mess around with. My. My indeed. Some ridiculous stats on this punk. Ridiculous stats indeed. If only it was larger. Wrong guy. It's like weirdly small by comparison to what I expected. Now for the special defense. How high can I take the special defense? Well, the speed is a little bit off, but that's okay for the immediate moment. Oh, now there's a whole bunch of you, huh? Perhaps it'd be better to do this with a Pokemon that doesn't have a message every time they enter the battle. Or something like that. Yeah, he's got pressure as well. Should have thought about that before bringing him out. The first few ones of those punks, I was just paying attention to the move I was using. Pressure simply won't do. think the birds will give speed, but better be safe than sorry sometimes. It's a bird. Where'd that bird go? Seems we've lost the other one. How annoying. It's on. Where are they? Oh. There's some. Very good, though I didn't expect the stat to go up by 2. That's right, it seems that once it hits 4, it just goes up. Well, it's got a nature buff. That's where it rounds up. Oddly enough, which I don't think that's how it should be working. That's weird. But oh well. It just seems to be how it does work. Our special defense is almost where I want it. Yeah. My. There was lag there. That was surprising. Well, at this rate, we're gonna have to battle like 8 more of those punks. I'd hoped to actually beat their Elite Four in this video, but I'm already going overtime. And sleepiness is already hitting me. Last night at work was rough. Hopefully it's not that bad tonight, though I think it's gonna be fairly bad. The last night was abnormal, so as long as nothing goes particularly wrong this time, it'll just be abnormally bad, instead of abnormally bad. Four more. Where's our next victim? There. Just make sure that I'm not mistaken. Radio. Goodbye. Where do we put the rest to? Either health or special attack is what I think. At this point, you already have some pretty ridiculous stats. It's like my Heat Dragon's defenses were like through the roof. That's the kind of stats it has right now. 13. For every 4 of those, that's 10 stats. Or 10 stat points. So 32.5 stats. $32.5. My. I kind of want to put it to health. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Plus, your moves kind of require you to be able to take a hit fairly well, so... Weirdly fast, rather tough, and can definitely ready something powerful. The only problem is using these two moves right at the beginning won't really be as reasonable feeling. And I grant you an assault vest. Until further notice, you, a brand new Pokemon, are complete. Ye who I still am unsure about how to pronounce your name. Archaludon. My. Didn't expect that. With that, I'm gonna end it here. How's its stats compared to this? Well, its attack stat and its health and its defenses actually have a way to go to catch up to you. But your speed is significantly higher right now. Which feels kind of ridiculous when we compare what the two entities are. One's riding a horse and the other one kind of doesn't look like it moves very much. Need like 200.5 more stat points to get to what you have. But you also have higher of your other attack than you do, so maybe not. You've got a lot of stats. My. And it's lesser one. Can use an Evolite now, so. As usual, it's been me, Fuzz. And you'll see me again next time. Bye for now.